first time in a while.
Hey, you gotta be on the bed.
It feels like a new dawn is breaking, and I'm free to laugh like a child. Is this what it feels like to be right where you're meant to be? This is a new beginning. Yeah, this is just a start. We won't forget this feeling, but wait for the best part. Like the world resumed turning, like everything's gonna change, and we can stop all the yearning and just exist in today. Is this what it feels like to be right on time? It's a new beginning. Yeah, this is just the start. We won't forget this feeling, but wait for the best part. It's a new beginning.
Yeah, like, period. Yeah, but either way, it's like, we all don't want you to say daddy all the time.
As you can see, I've spent the majority of the summer reconnecting with friends and family, since I'm not exactly sure when I'll have time to do this again. I'll be picking up my van in a couple days, so this time is all about preparation. I flew back to Oregon and said goodbye to my Subaru. See you later, Sabrina! Before dropping her off, I cleared out the car and got ready to transfer my things to a rental for the next couple of days until I pick up the van. I'm not exactly sure how to describe all the thoughts and feelings about this next phase of my life, but the first word that comes to mind is excitement. Excitement for the unknown. The second would be scared. Scared of the unknown. It was difficult for me to be surrounded by friends and family for close to 2 months and then return to my own. A certain kind of complacency settled over me the last couple of weeks back east, and instead of fighting it, I surrendered. What's easy is comfortable, and the whole point of this journey was to escape the comfort zone and let go of behaviors, circumstances, and expectations that weren't serving my best self. It wasn't like I wanted to stay and forget about all the plans I made. I think a better way to describe it was giving in to the fear that deters people away from this kind of lifestyle I've been setting myself up for. Questioning myself based off of the opinions of others who don't see the world as I do. And that's a rabbit hole that's easy to lose yourself in. If there's anything else besides love and connection that I've gained over the past couple of months, it's this. Stay true to yourself, and the ones who truly belong in your life will stay, and appreciate the person you're becoming for all that you are. As for the others, who cares? I'm about halfway to Bend right now. Maybe check out Bend tomorrow. Thinking about doing a few hikes, so I'll probably plan some of those when I get back. Right by the Deschutes River, and earlier on my way in here, I passed a large group of windsurfers. So that was really interesting to see. I've never seen windsurfing before in person, only on video, but it was cool. They looked like little ballerinas in the water. So that's my little road update for y'all. I just walked into the Airbnb and it is so cute. chocolates on the bed. Although it's just me, so I'll be all romantic with myself here. Ooh, the wisdom of wolves. Everything's all labeled. Sweet. We got a full kitchen here. Let's see, where are the lights? Lights! I love looking at Airbnbs because everybody always sets them up so differently. You got all your teas and coffee here. Some spices. Let's see what's in the fridge. Ooh, a nice cider. Pineapple mango. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Yum. So I kind of just had a mental breakdown, but I think I sorted things through and everything's gonna be okay. The guy who's supposed to come tow my Subaru and take it away from me, he called and said that he could be here in an hour, which I had no idea about last night, and I would have stayed up all night and made sure that the car was ready to go in an hour. So I was sitting here frantically freaking out about how am I gonna get all of this stuff out of my car, up the stairs into this Airbnb, which is 2 flights of stairs above the driveway. And it was just gonna be a massive mess. And also like sort through things that I wanna keep in the car and that are gonna come with me in the van. So it was just totally impossible. And usually I'm not one to say that anything's impossible, but this was definitely going to be impossible. There was an option to pay a little bit more so that the car guy could stay overnight somewhere in a hotel in Portland and then head to Bend tomorrow or the next day, which just makes way more sense for me. And at this point, the money is definitely worth it. So that's the plan. I'm gonna spend all day clearing out the car and putting stuff in the trunk. I guess I can only have 100 pounds of clothing in the car, like no valuables or anything. So I'm gonna have to go through that stuff and see what stuff I need and which stuff I don't. I feel like I've done this 100,000 times, but this is kind of just the reality of life when you're living out of your car and you have all your belongings in the back of a mini Subaru. So then I guess I'll just put my stuff in this Airbnb until I check out and either rent a car for the next 3 days before I pick up my van. I just really haven't thought anything through yet. I'm kind of just taking it as it comes and making it work, because right now in this transitional phase, I feel like that's all I can really do, which sucks because I'm usually such a planner and I like to be very prepared, and it kind of makes my anxiety a little bit less. So kind of going with the flow is bugging me out a little bit, but I emptied out most of the car. This is my whole life in one room. Definitely looks different compared to last night. I just got back from Trader Joe's. So half of these ingredients I was thinking about making a really good breakfast sandwich with by using the bagels, the hummus, the veggies, microgreens, cucumber, and the sriracha tofu. And kind of just put that all in the middle of one bagel. I think that would taste really good. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Once I transferred everything into the rental car, I was able to relax and take a short hike at Tumalo State Park. So I just checked out of the Airbnb earlier this morning, and I'm in the rental car right now. As you can see, it's all packed with my things, and I'm going to head to Smith Rock this morning and do some hiking. So I'm going to take you along with me.
You only I was thinking about all the songs we'd sing. Why do I love when you're lonely? Easy Tiger was on and it was on repeat. Think about the words you called me. For everyone that hurts, there's still more that's not found God in me. If you were to go and call me, was it red under that dress? If you only planned to talk to me.
Smith Rock was beautiful. The burnt desert colors held hands as the river seeped its way through canyons and marsh. I saw lizards, snakes, and eagles gazing out at the same unmatched views as me. I sat by the water for an hour, listening to the sounds of the wind. It's hard to turn your brain off, but every once in a while, it's necessary.
Keep me a page into your needs. Placate my tears for the songs we'd sing. Inform me of your company. I'll steal you away until you're thinking of me. Does your hand tremble when you call me? Or do you delight that you have power over me? Why is our love so lonely? My kiss is the vice and pride is our enemy.
So if you're interested in following along, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. You can also find me on Instagram at Wander for Miles if you want to connect there. Thanks guys, and see you then.